division. Referee when the action begins, Aaron Stein. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Escondido, California. Representing Escondido Fight Club, he weighed in at 136 pounds even, Brandon Dwyer. His opponent, across the cage in the red corner, makes his home in Oxnard, California. Representing West Coast Jiu-Jitsu, he weighed in at 135 pounds even, Tapatio Celso Gonzales.
Celso Gonzales, Top Tio is the nickname. Let's see if he can bring that fire in the ring. This fight is brought to you by Ozzy Plumbing. For the finest plumbing, call Ozzy.
Both fighters orthodox.
Both seem a little slower.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, they're moving.
Oh, Tapatio landing looking for a big looping right hand. It's really hard to land that when you're giving up reach. And
Dwyer throwing that jab a lot, trying to find that range.
well, as he should, because he seems to have a little bit of a reach advantage here. Right?
Yes, but big time.
Very beautiful.
Tapatio asking him for some more fire.
Well, he has to, Tapatio is working twice as hard when he comes in because he has to be able to slip the fight, the punch that's coming in from Brandon to be able to effectively land a strike of his own. See, look at that. You see him coming in.
Oh, it looked like he tripped a little there or
Well,
lost his footing.
And I think all Brandon did there was stiff arm him.
Yes, yes. It wasn't from a strike or anything.
Oh, no, no. Oh, he tries a hip toss, and now he's on top. Brandon looking for a
Brandon's
topside
side
guillotine.
control.
Now, earlier we've seen
Tapatio works to his feet.
he's fighting hands. You see him fighting hands.
Still in danger of that guillotine, though. It looks like.
Well, we saw that anaconda earlier. Right now, it looks like there's more of a cow catch. You see him hooking the arm and hooking
Yes,
the neck.
yes.
So this is more to sustain the position. Brandon's holding him down in position. Look at that. The battle is won with that underhook. Now he's at north-south.
Brandon's doing a good job of keeping his hips
Oh.
higher than Tapatio.
And it looks like Brandon trying to punch him in the jejunum. Now he's on side control. And what you need to do with Tapatio is you need to get that left underhook and you need to scoot out on that side or you need to rush to the fence.
Brandon's doing a good job of keeping that hip in and keeping that knee, giving him a lot of trouble. And he has Tapatio flat. That's going to be harder to explode. What Tapatio needs to do is get on a hip and start working that knee in, either to get some space to get up or get to ground and start working
He's
the
doing
offense.
really good for a debut fighter, though. I mean, he's moving. He hasn't just stayed there.
Well, when you have respectable camps and the right coaches, you're going to see a higher level of product being output. And these guys got a great product.
But I have to say, Brandon needs to do something other than just hold on. Because if I'm the referee, I'm going to stand him up.
Yes, yes.
You could see him. Aaron was clapping his hands, letting him know, hey, I'm going to stand this up. Back into an open guard
throw
position.
by right now.
Like maybe a fedor, throw the legs and throw a big shot.
Tapatio's doing a good job, though, of keeping
Oh,
him
up
away.
kicks. Up kicks are very dangerous. And
Very
then,
fiery.
now, he was able to throw some fire and pass the legs. Once again, he's in side control. So if Aaron was going to stand them up earlier in the round,
We have enough action
Yeah,
to keep
it's-
them on the ground.
and
With
this is-
15 seconds left, they're going to keep it on the ground.
you want to cause your opponent to get into a rhythm like this. Try to build up, go back to pass. The whole time you staying on top, you're winning the round.
Yeah, so we saw
Joseph
We saw it at
Phoebus to
Brandon.
the cage, please. Joseph
a,
Phoebus,
nice,
please
a
come
nice
see Jim
secure
Cooley
round.
at the cage.
He kept that solid with control once he ended on top. We're seeing Brandon's got the edge on the grappling. Tapatio seems very fiery, though.
Well,
Definitely lives up to that nickname. Very scrappy.
Well, I mean, for a debut fight, he's doing great. I'm very impressed because maybe Brandon has one fight on his record, but it looks like he has a lot of experience because he's so calm
Joseph
up there.
Phoebus to the cage, please.
He focused on
Joseph Phoebus
focused
to the
on
cage,
the
please.
position instead of trying to go for the finish, which that tells me he knows what he's got to do to win.
He was doing a good job of keeping his knee in and his hip down when he passed. That's the sound. 10 seconds out.
5 seconds. 5 seconds. He told me.
5 seconds.
Yeah, that's why the refs are really rushed. That's 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Yeah. So you can see Brandon trying to get in the head of his opponent there. He's feeling himself right now, honestly. And I can't blame him. He had a very good first round.
He's breathing a little higher.
Tapatio looks
fierce.
Yeah, actually. You can see steam coming off of Tapatio. Now, I've had to fight where steam's coming off of me down in Saboba, and you don't think about it until you watch it later.
We actually have a cold arena right now.
Yeah, this is very true. That can affect the fighters, too. It also can allow you a little bit more output because you're not overheating as fast.
Yeah, you're not going to need the ice. You just got to stand there. It's like a free ice bath.
So Brandon knows that he's got the advantage with the reach. So you can see he's standing back a little bit, sitting in the, trying to land that right hand. You see it cocked and ready. He's using the jab to get his range, and then he wants to land that right hand. While he's pawing at him with that jab, he's got to be careful because Tapatio's coming in hard.
Yes.
Wow. Right now Brandon's doing it.
Brandon's keeping his output at minimum, but he's only throwing his effective strikes.
Did you see Tapatio reach to block a kick? You got to be careful when you do that. If Brandon registered that, he could come up high to the head.
He's having success with that front kick. Unorthodox, not enough pepper to knock him out, but he's throwing it out there and finding success with that left kick and the jab. I can see Brandon telling him, come on, come forward, because he wants to set him up for something big. And that's why I think he's kind of just waiting. And every time you see Tapatio back up and then rush. Tapatio seems a little hesitant now. I think it's because of the success that Brandon's had.
Oh, wow.
He's feinting it. Nice right hand. He feinted that leg and went over the top.
I honestly think if you see Brandon be more aggressive coming forward, you're going to see more success with Tapatio's shots. It's when Brandon backs up that he's able to keep him at range.
Tapatio seems angry.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, good right hand. Nice
oh, my gosh. And now Brandon goes for the shot, and he's on top again. Remnants of the first round.
Tapatio's trying to get his legs behind him.
You've got to be careful, Tom. You can't make an emotional brawl out there, or you're going to forget that there's also grappling.
No, and that leaves you open for that takedown, that careless, reckless abandon.
Brandon's doing a great job of securing position. He's not really trying to go to side control. He's actually sitting down on that leg. That's a catch wrestling old trick. That way your opponent can't scoot away and run away. And then you want to keep him flat. Now you see him opening up some strikes.
Yeah, he is pinned.
I'm telling you, Tapatio did a great job until he kind of got the blinders on. He just wanted to hit Brandon. I was impressed. And right now he's going for the guillotine, but it's difficult to finish a guillotine when the guy's passing on the cross side.
Oh, very. I mean, this is uncomfortable, but it's not a choke. 10 seconds left. He's just going to burn his arms
But
out.
if Brandon is new to the sport, it almost looked like he almost tapped there. Like, if Brandon is new and doesn't know, I'm okay, he could contemplate tapping.
I mean, he was turning red and purple, so
Brandon went to help pick him up. Tapatio said no.
That choke might have won him some time, though. That round was pretty close.
Honestly, there's a lot of fans here too for Tapatio. I mean, I've heard a lot of Tapatio in the audience screaming. Wow, this is great. Third round, I think what we've seen is takedowns. We've seen the takedown in the first. We've seen the takedown in the second. Whoever established, we're definitely going to see a takedown in the third.
Oh, absolutely. That's going to be his plan coming out against Tapatio. Brandon's going to have to really get that takedown.
I'm watching the corner right now, and they're telling him to throw that right hand a little bit more. And I think they're right. You can see Brandon's engaged, and he's paying attention. So this is amazing. The corner is being very, very active. I love seeing a good corner. That was my friend Natiba Dad actually talking to Brandon a little bit. Tapatio, this is the third round, and they're both going to come out and try to finish it right now. They know they can't leave it up to the judges.
Tapatio's got a kind of crazy look in his eye.
I've seen that look before. All right. So both fighters, orthodox, both a little hesitant to throw those big shots.
Top Tio looks like he's cocking that right hand.
Oh,
looks
he
like
is. But he knows he can't throw it lunging forward. Because he's got to wait. He's got to invite Brandon in.
He seems more weary of the takedown now. Look at him. He's not coming at him with reckless abandon.
I know his corner told him probably in between rounds, you're having success on your feet. We'll try to keep it there. Every time you see Tapatio back up and Brandon start to come forward, that's when Tapatio clinches that fist and he's getting ready. Oh my gosh!
That was a good kick right up the middle.
You can't
He's
get caught
success
looking.
with that all night.
Yeah, remnants of the first round.
Oh my gosh! That brings the abandon out.
Well, he connected with that right hand, but now that guillotine is pretty deep, but he's passing the legs. He's on the cycle.
Yeah, you can't get
Von
that.
Blue choke is, you could work a Von Blue.
Oh, look at him.
Look, Brandon is actually gargling a little bit. Brandon was gargling a little bit. That hand was in a tap position. And if you don't know that you're safe from the side, you can freak out once the blood flow stops to the brain.
Yeah, that looks pretty tight. He could try to hook that leg and try to.
I would like to see Brandon escape his left arm and try to reverse the position into his own choke.
Look, he's even throwing some knees. That's very clever.
Well, for sure.
He needs to climb that leg back in and secure a half guard.
Use it to get to his feet at least. Maybe turn back to his knees from the front. Like grab the guillotine, rotate out, and get to his knees. In that position right there. Since Brandon's backing up, take the momentum and come up on top. Take the front headlock.
Yeah, get your hips
scoot
higher.
Scoot out. Wow. Man, but
like
you know what?
he's
Brandon's doing a good job of pressuring. Makes it difficult to escape the hips. Referee's close to standing it up. And I don't think anyone here would be beautiful job. Back to his feet and then back
Brandon
down.
Got out of the choke.
Well, Brandon pressured him at the right time.
He doesn't seem to be breathing too hard, so he looks like he got out of danger early.
He didn't rush anything there. He didn't rush anything. That's what you're worried about too.
We got 45 seconds left. He's
going for the neck again.
Coast for that victory.
Oh, can you blame him?
No.
Got to be careful next to the fence. He's landing some damage right now, but if Tapatio is able to kick off the fence, he can reverse the position. Now you've got the back.
He's got more than enough time to finish.
Oh my gosh, that looks to be a crank, guys. You can see the head twisting a little bit. Oh, he's under the chin. Is he under the chin? Oh no. Man, Tapatio's a fighter, man.
Oh, it looks like we're under the chin now.
Well, there's only 14 seconds, but 14 seconds, you still need that oxygen. Oh, there we go.
Wow, at 10 seconds left. What a finish.
That's the hard point.
I was wondering if we were going to see him go out. That was tight.
Oh, my gosh.
Good
Great
fight.
job. Both fighters.
Way not to coast. Way not to coast, Brandon. Top Tio. Let's have another look at that choke right there.
Wow. That was good timing. So
he's hipping in too.
He's under
that
the
doesn't
chin.
feel good, that cup digging into the back.
No, you know all about that. Actually, like one of your signatures.
Oh, absolutely. Once you go steal, you never go back.
Well, if you've ever been kicked in the groin too, it really comes in handy not to have a flimsy cut. You know, like you got to care about your under your groin. You know. I've had a fighter get kicked in the groin, and the plastic cup broke and pinched. He started vomiting. We had to call it a fight. A metal cup, it's like if you had a choice of what collar you drove and price wasn't a matter.
Oh yeah, that's a weapon right there.
You can see the team taking a picture. Wow, this is their moment. This is their moment to have a great time and to experience the upside. It's so often that you're on the downside. You know, like you've got to really learn to enjoy the good moments in our sport because it will go up and it will go down, and bad things will happen to you.
It was definitely a learning debut for Tapatio.
Wow, he did a great job though. He did a great job.
Maybe we're going to have to see him at a lighter weight class?
Oh, for sure.
I mean, that was 135. 125 is a tough weight class to make.
Whether it's in the UFC or anywhere, guys that are that that are 135, they tend to always be scrappy, ready to fight.
And Brander Dwyer, victorious, 2-0, gets to keep his shoes, remaining undefeated. Here's the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, with exactly 7 seconds left in the fight, referee Aaron Stein has called a stop to this contest. Your winner, via tap out due to rear naked choke, Brandon Dwyer.
And a proper send-off with DMX.
Yeah.
The party is definitely up for Brandon Dwyer as he advances to 2-0 amateur.